Diddy's children have seemingly finally broken their silence on what is happening to their father in prison. And let me tell you right now, it is not pretty. This is footage of one of his sons leaving a Manhattan courtroom after allegedly...
It takes a certain individual to prepare itself to do a lot of years in jail. From the lifestyle that he had, I'm not saying that he can't. I just don't see him able to do time behind bars. Maybe if he be in a camp type situation, that's a possibility. But based on the lifestyle and what he's done and what he's accomplished, if he had to go behind those bars for a lot of years, I think that he may commit suicide. He do an Epstein.
Why do you think he would pull a Russell Simmons and leave the country?
They was watching him, bruh. They was watching him. And then I think that he had to turn over his passport. Even if you own your own private jet, they have a system up there whereas that they supposed to check your passport and anything that you need to fly as if you were flying commercial.
This obviously spells a lot of trouble for Diddy because people will be out to get him in prison. Why? Because he has a ton of incriminating evidence on some high-profile celebrities that he could use to get a deal with the feds.
Nobody came out defending Diddy. All these celebrity friends he have, and nobody came out.
They brand. It's all about the money. They saw what he did to Cassie. With the kicking, the punching. They saw what they did to Cassie. They know that nobody in America liked that. So now, these people are represented by a brand. Whether it's something about the music, clothing, movies, they're not gonna come out and speak on nothing that has anything to do with them, and they praying that they not on the tape doing crazy stuff, being oiled up in the whole 9 yards. They praying. So until the feds say, hey, yo, listen here. We got you on, hey, buddy, we got you on this tape, and girl looked like she was pretty young. We're not gonna show it, but we need you to come and testify against Brother Love, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, you know, Sean Combs. That's when they're gonna start talking. And they're not gonna be talking in his favor. When the feds come to them and show them what they got on tape, because if he had 250 tapes all over, 250 cameras all over the house, somebody got caught stealing a cookie out the cookie jar. It could be your favorite pastor. It could be your favorite politician.
Gene Deal thinks that may be the only possible way out of this hell for him at this point.
Everybody who came to that party, even your favorite basketball player, ain't no party like a Diddy party. We know who said that. He may be one of the persons got caught up in the Diddy party.
LeBron said that, but yeah, you might be right. You know, it sounds like you had all them hidden cameras to use it against people.
I think that was said in the indictment, right? That was said in the indictment. You know, somebody, I think Dawn may have said that. I don't know for sure, and correct me if I'm wrong. He would, even if you didn't want to do something, he would tell the individual, well, I got you on tape doing it before. And the person would feel pressured in having to do something or come and do something at the party or be at the party because he already had him on tape right then and there. But what you think when you do it the second time? He's still gonna have you on tape. Those tapes is the one who's killing, because people don't understand this. Little Rod, he's taping for Diddy in some occasions. When he wrote his indictment up, no, when he wrote his, when his lawyer wrote up his briefs and submitted it, he must have had some kind of, he must have been a prosecutor somewhere or something like that, because he wrote it up like it was an indictment.
One big name that is reportedly very worried about what Diddy might have on him and is doing anything and everything to get him silenced in jail is none other than Ashton Kutcher.
About the reports that Ashton Kutcher, he's worried that Diddy might lie on his friends. You heard about that?
But that's what I've been saying. I said, if the federal government wanted somebody more than they want Diddy, if he has some information about some people that they would rather have other than him, he's able to get that information to them. But they gotta want it. They gotta want it. And Ashton Kutcher and him they were real tight. One time, me, him, Ashton Kutcher went to a Nets game and we met Jay-Z there. You know what I'm saying? So they were close, they was cool.
But you think Diddy would do something like that? Lie on other celebrities?
Well, why would it have to be a lie? Because if he get caught in, he gonna be as truthful as possible. You understand? He's gonna give them enough information, whereas that it's gonna make him look like the choir boy. So, Ashton Kutcher, he has a right to be kind of alarmed if he was doing things with Diddy. Remember they used to have that group called the what do they call it? The Brat Pack? With Diddy, him, and a couple other guys was hanging out. Leonardo, one other guy too. I forgot the other guy's name. So, they all might be worried.
For him to come out with that comment, I mean, that is suspect. It sounds like he's worried that Diddy might give up some information.
That's why. That's why he made that statement. To set it up. To set up the atmosphere that, yo, this guy's gonna lie on us.
Diddy's famous white parties were known for getting wilder as the night went on, with bikini-clad models, endless bottles of Ciroc, and even moments like Ashton Kutcher swinging across the pool. These events became legendary. Diddy had girls in bikinis with revealing outfits, and he always had dancers. They were super sexy. Once it got darker, people felt a little bit more comfortable, said Selma Fona, an entertainment photojournalist who attended these parties on both the East and West Coasts in 2007 and 2009. Fona recalled one memorable moment at Diddy's Bel Air mansion when guests were gathered around the pool. Kutcher, who was a major celebrity at the time and had just started dating Demi Moore, suddenly grabbed a swing and began swinging across the pool with another guest. Ashton loves to have fun. Well, he was pretty young. He was just starting to date Demi Moore. He went on that swing in the pool and literally almost fell into the water, Fona shared, describing how Kutcher seemed to be the life of the party. These lavish white parties, held annually from 1998 to 2009, are now facing renewed attention since Diddy's recent indictment and arrest on charges. While there have been no accusations of misconduct at these extravagant gatherings, the celebrities who attended have noticeably remained silent. Why is that? It is because there are so many big names that could be called to court if the feds started investigating them.
I'm gonna tell you who I believe is on the tapes. I believe Barack Obama got a tape.
Yeah, he playing hide the hot dog.
I know Jennifer Lopez has multiple tapes.
Oh yeah. Oof.
I know Beyonce got a tape. I definitely know they probably recycled some old Stevie J and Eve stuff. I know Drake got a tape. I know Rihanna got a tape. I know Chris Brown was on one of them tapes. I know Trey Songz has been like a supporting actor in many freak-off films. Definitely Usher. I think what would shock people are the politicians and the royals. that were on that tape. And I'm still trying to figure out when Harry and Meghan are going to be honest about their freak off tape. I don't think anybody really wants to talk about the fact that the royal family had many times at Diddy party, especially that weirdo uncle.
Now, Gene Deal feels even he may get a call from the prosecutors at this point because he has so much knowledge of Diddy's criminal enterprise.
Well, you know, sell that much baby oil.
Yeah, I don't know any store that sell that much baby oil. I know Costco, they came out and said that they don't even sell baby oil.
My sentiments exactly.
But you personally, right, what do you believe was in the baby oil?
If you ever seen a massage parlor being raided and they walking out the people, do they take the massage oil with them when they go? No, they just walk out the people who are being arrested. If you ever seen a person getting arrested and the people being arrested in those brothel houses, do they take out the stuff in the brothel houses? No, they don't. They take the individuals who are being arrested out the brothel houses. For them to take 1,000 bottles of baby oil, it's like that they did not leave one. They left people there, but they ain't leave not one bottle. Nobody needed no baby oil. So my whole thing about it is that there was something in that other than baby oil. That's why they took all the bottles. And 9 times out of 10, if I would give it a wild guess, it was, and like some of the people told me, it was probably that GHB.
In fact, that seems to be becoming more of a running theme now. More and more people are switching sides and pulling back the curtain on Diddy's truths as of late. And one man who thinks the diddler is going to get diddled in prison is none other than Suge Knight.
Deep is sure. He's just not gonna walk away with one scratch on it.
Do you think?
Like that.
Do you think that Diddy?
He can do so.
Do you think Diddy knows enough that it's a very delicate balance that maybe investigators will want to know these other names and greatly reduce his exposure to criminality to time versus what people would do to keep him quiet?
Number one, I've been knowing him a long time, and we was friends. We're not enemies, but we were friends. He's not a dummy, so he's smart enough to work his magic. On top of that, this man right here, he been involved with the FBI of his career. It's not like he don't have no moves. So I don't think nobody should just count him out. I don't think he gonna lay down and just crawl in the corner and die. He probably going through a lot of shit right now because he probably going through a lot of withdrawals for the drugs. But the industry got him on drugs. And see, they do these things to take control. They're not doing, there's nothing wrong with being gay. If you choose to be gay, that's your preference. But they doing this to people for control. It's a power situation.
Suge.
Now, the thing is, Diddy is in this much danger because he spent his life trying to climb the ladder by getting dirt on high-profile people. This cheat code got so big that one of those people also happens to be the current NYC mayor, Eric Adams. Eric Adams has been indicted on 5 criminal charges in a federal corruption investigation. This marks the first time a sitting mayor of New York City has been indicted while in office. The 57-page indictment, unsealed on Thursday, accuses Adams, a Democrat and former police captain, of accepting bribes including $100,000 worth of luxury international travel from wealthy foreign business people. Among them was at least one Turkish government official who, according to prosecutors, sought to gain influence over Adams for nearly a decade, and, according to prosecutors, they succeeded. Adams has declared his innocence and is refusing to resign despite the bombshell indictment. If convicted, he could face up to 45 years in prison. But the thing is, the feds aren't telling you everything. Gene Deal recently revealed that Adams got indicted because of Diddy.
But how you feel about the mayor of New York getting indicted?
Man, it's kind of funny. I caught a little flack about saying something about the mayor. But you got to realize is that they've been watching the mayor since 2013, 2014. No. 7 years, what's this? Like 2014, bro. They've been watching the mayor since 2014. So if they got the mayor under surveillance since 2014 and they running the case up on him, they let him do all that corruption, let him do all that when he was the Brooklyn borough president. Then they let him go get elected to mayor. This is our government, man. This is the federal government who's supposed to protect us. This is the federal government who's supposed to, make sure that our government is in line. So if you knew the man was doing, if you knew the Brooklyn borough president was doing corruption while he was a Brooklyn borough president, why would you allow him to go be the mayor of the largest metropolitan city in the world without giving the information to stop him from being mayor? Now he goes and he's doing the same that they got him for the same dealing with the Turkish government and the whole 9 yards and some other things. Now, we don't even know how Diddy got the key to the city. When in fact, he did a lot of destruction in the city. Now you gotta realize, if they had the mayor under investigation since 2014, Diddy was in investigation around 2011, 9 or 11, something like that. They say he's 9 or 11. One of those people are responsible for the feds looking out after one, or either Diddy responsible, his interaction with the mayor, or the mayor interaction with Diddy may have caused the feds to be looking at both of them in some form or fashion. I don't know which one was first. Was it Diddy interaction with the mayor or the mayor interaction with Diddy? Which one did the Fed have under surveillance first? And I think it was probably Diddy. They probably had him under, it said 2011. So they said the mayor stuff goes back to 2014. So it may have been Diddy. And this interaction with the mayor may have caused them to start looking at the mayor in a certain way. And it was so many, it was so many reports out there, brother. You gotta realize, when people are getting awards, they hire an investigative agency to go investigate and find out any dirt, the good stuff and the bad stuff on that person. They try to find out the good stuff and the bad stuff on that person.
That's all for the video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.